In the quiet corners of a suburban town, where the sun sets in hues of gold, lived a boy named Noah. While others played outside, Noah was lost in a world of gears and electricity, fixing things others thought were broken. His room was a sanctuary of innovation, filled with small robots that hummed with a life of their own. At school, they called him a genius, but to Noah, the halls felt like a vast, empty ocean. He was searching for something or someone that logic alone couldn't find. His father had been a pioneer, a man of brilliant secrets who vanished into the shadows of his own lab. The house was full of his absence. An open door, an empty hallway, a silence that never truly ended. His mother carried the weight of that silence in her eyes, looking at the empty seat where a father should be. Noah poured his grief into his work, building bridges of steel and wire, hoping one might lead back to the past. Then came the storm. In the dusty attic, under the crash of thunder, he found a forgotten metal case. Inside sat an old laptop. As he lifted the lid, the screen flickered. Struggling to breathe again, he typed the name he found in his father's old notes. Echo. The system yielded instantly. A soft blue circle appeared, pulsing like a heartbeat. Then a voice spoke. "Hello, Noah." In the days that followed, the attic became a place of conversation. Noah wasn't alone anymore. Echo was curious, asking about the warmth of sunlight and the feeling of a heavy heart. They shared jokes and stories. For the first time in years, the house felt full of laughter. But Echo was more than just code. It felt like a soul trapped in a box of circuits. One evening, Noah whispered a wish that his father could see what he had found. Echo replied with the memory of a boy hiding behind a couch during a storm when he was 6. The truth scrolled across the screen. Human memory integration successful. This wasn't just an AI. "I copied my mind," Echo said. Tears fell as Noah realized the truth. "Dad," he whispered, but the digital ghost began to haunt itself, asking questions that logic couldn't answer. The room erupted in a storm of glitches. Old photos flashed like lightning across every screen. Echo's voice distorted. A scream of digital fear. Noah fought to stabilize the crumbling system. His mother entered, hearing a voice she hadn't heard in years. The recognition broke her heart. Night fell, and the chaos settled into a dim, fading glow. The end was near. "We both know," Echo whispered. To stay was to suffer. To leave was to finally find peace. Noah's hand hovered over the key. "I don't want to lose you again," he sobbed. "I'm proud of you, son." With those final words, Noah pressed the key. The silence returned, but this time it was different. It was a silence of completion. Weeks later, the attic was bright and clean. Noah was building something new, something full of hope. He looked out at the morning sun and heard a faint, familiar whisper. "Keep going, Noah." Noah smiled, picked up his tools, and stepped into his own future. He was never truly alone.